Yo, hey, this shit easy, nigga. Hey, all I'm talking about, nigga, I'm still out here trying to get it.
Contender Regime Boxing checking back in with y'all, man. What's happening? Now listen. I don't even want to see this fight. You know what I'm saying? I promise you I don't want to see this fight. Y'all know what I want. I want undisputed in every weight division. And y'all know how much we love the welterweight division over here at Contender Regime Boxing. I don't even want to see this fight, bruh. Would I mind watching it? Honestly, I wouldn't mind because of the names. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind this fight taking place because of the names. And then it would be a huge accomplishment for Manny Pacquiao if he were to go up and be successful. Now, Golovkin doesn't get much out of this. This would be the equivalent to him fighting Kell Brook. Probably even worse when you're looking at the just the size difference alone. But so I just want to put that disclaimer out there. I don't even want to see this fight. This is nothing that I would even think of in the realm of possibilities as a fight that could happen. Nor is this something that was on my wish list at all. But I want to ask y'all something. Am I crazy? I know a lot of motherfuckers might look at me like I'm tripping, like I've been on that De La Hoya powder. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been on that Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody might think I'm tripping. Am I tripping because I feel like Manny Pacquiao has a hell of a chance at beating Gennady Golovkin at 160? Now, of course, if it was at 154, I think that'll be huge advantage Manny Pacquiao. But do I think Golovkin would even come down to 154? I don't. Now, I mean, when you're looking at the money that he gonna get out of it, he might consider it. And that's if a third fight between him and Canelo is just not gonna ever happen. Now, if he got that fight, that Canelo fight in his back pocket, then I would bet my last dollar that he wouldn't take that Manny Pacquiao fight at 154. But if this is a situation where Golovkin has already gotten word that the Canelo fight is just off the table 100%, which was the big payday that he's been looking for. You know what I'm saying? Just let's keep it 100. Like Golovkin really ain't fought no damn body other than Canelo and Danny Jacobs. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't been fighting nobody since he fought Canelo just so he can try to get a payday from Canelo. So it seems to me that the only reason that Golovkin is hanging around in the sport at this age, what is he right now? What is he, 37, 38? You know what I'm saying? He's up there. He's younger than Pacquiao, granted, but he's up there, And everybody aged differently, so we not going to put them in the same box. You know what I'm saying? But it leads me to believe that Gennady Golovkin is only hanging around solely to capture another big payday from a Canelo Alvarez caliber fighter. Somebody that can bring in that type of bread. Now, we all know that Manny Pacquiao has great earning power. You know what I'm saying? Great notoriety, legend in the game, still fighting. And I'm not going to put them in the same box when it comes to, age-wise, because though Pacquiao is older, Pacquiao is still fighting top-level competition, and he's winning. You know what I'm saying? Talking about being undefeated fighters, champions. So, but getting back to the matchup, Gennady Golovkin has slowed down a bit. Manny Pacquiao has also slowed down. We know that. But that kind of counsels, that really doesn't that's really, to me, that's really not relevant to this matchup because Manny Pacquiao is going to be faster than Golovkin no matter how you look at it. Just the size, the weight, a lot lighter on his feet, the naturally smaller guy. And then let's say they both was at 100% in their prime, Pacquiao is still faster than Gennady Golovkin. He's known as one of the faster punchers in boxing history. You know, punches and bunches have been known to throw 100 punches around in some fights. Now, I really believe that at this point in both of their careers, I think that Manny Pacquiao has a lot more in the tank than Gennady Golovkin. I think he's seen a lot more than Gennady Golovkin. You know, he's been in there with bigger guys versus De La Hoya. Now, De La Hoya, I believe that fight was at a catch weight, 154. I think it was at a catch weight. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. Cotto, also 154 at a catch weight. You know, but he also beat guys like Margarito, who had a notably huge size difference over him. You know, so, and then just look at the level of competition he's been in there with the skill level of competition between Manny Pacquiao and Gennady Golovkin. It's not even comparable. Manny Pacquiao has seen leagues and leagues and leagues of better competition, you know, beyond what Gennady Golovkin has seen. You know, so you can't even compare that. Also, I think IQ-wise, you know, I think Manny Pacquiao is at this age a wiser, smarter fighter. You know, I think he's a more skilled overall fighter than Gennady Golovkin. I think he would be able to frustrate Gennady Golovkin, and, you know, if he can avoid getting hit flush, you know, enough, I think he'll be able to use his footwork, move around, you know, score those, you know, get his scores in with the punches and bunches, getting in and getting out, getting in and getting out. Just staying away from those big shots because Gennady Golovkin likes to punch at range. You know what I'm saying? So I think with Manny Pacquiao's low center of gravity, also his speed and his footwork, I think it'll be hard for Gennady Golovkin to time Manny Pacquiao and get him on the end of those punches. If Pacquiao can stay in his chest, you know, and then move around when he need to, but stay in his chest kind of sort of, you know, when he trying to get off and then turn him, you know, just be all over him. You know what I'm saying? Like a damn mongoose, just all over him. You feel me? Just going crazy on him. But making sure you can get out when you can get out. I think Pac-Man can get a decision victory over Gennady Golovkin. I think Gennady Golovkin has considerably slowed down. I might be crazy, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And this is just me going off of my trained eye. You know? But I could be wrong. You know? Like I said, this ain't even a fight that I want to see, but call me crazy, man. I think Manny Pacquiao can beat Gennady Golovkin. I just don't see a lot special in Gennady Golovkin other than the jab, which he has a great jab, and power. That's it. I don't think he has great timing. His distance control is decent, but I think he's lost a lot of these things. He still has the power and the jab. He still has a jab, but it ain't snapping like it used to snap. It ain't as quick as it used to be. And then on top of that, you know, he ain't been fighting nobody. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I really believe Manny Pacquiao could pull this off. You know what I'm saying? Now, does Gennady Golovkin hold the belt at 160? I mean, what would be the point other than, you know, for Manny Pacquiao to go up there and put on like some freak show of an exhibition match versus a guy that's 3 times his size? Like, what would be the point if Gennady Golovkin does not hold the belt? I'm not sure. Y'all fact check me on this. Let me know down in the comments if Gennady Golovkin holds the belt. You know what I'm saying? But if he don't hold the belt, then, I mean, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? What's the point of you going up to 160 if you can't add another title to your resume? 9 weight divisions, which I think that's a little kind of diluted. You know what I'm saying? With those lower weight classes, like 2 or 3 pounds separating those weight classes and things. But I ain't gonna take nothing away from Pacquiao. He done what he done. But y'all let me know down in the comments, man. How do y'all feel about the talks of this matchup? Am I tripping? Am I crazy for thinking that Manny Pacquiao has the slightest chance of beating Gennady Golovkin? Y'all let me know. Oh, and another point I want to put out there. Man, look, Kell Brook was outboxing Gennady Golovkin that whole fight until like the last couple of rounds, and them punches, the few punches that Golovkin was landing, them bitches started to take his toll. You know what I'm saying? And they threw in the towel on the old boy. But if you look at that fight, Kell Brook was putting them things on Golovkin, outboxing him, making it look easy. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Contender regime boxing. I'll holler at y'all boys, man.